Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgets2use.com, and today we are going to do the unboxing and full review of the Digiflip Pro tablet from Flipkart. So Flipkart has launched their first tablet, which is named as XT712. It has got a Digiflip branding, which is owned by Flipkart. So this tablet is actually coming from Flipkart, and this is how the package looks like. We have already done an unboxing when this tablet was actually launched some days ago, and I have actually shown you some of the things. Again, I'm going to show you this package because this is the retail final package. However, the one which I unboxed earlier was not the retail package, so it should be same. Let's see if there is any difference or not. If we take a look over the box, at the front we can see there are some things which are mentioned, which include Android 4.2, which we have on this device, 4.2.2. It is powered with 1.3 GHz MediaTek's 8582 chipset. It is a quad-core processor, 1.3 GHz, and you have 3G dual SIM with voice calling. So there are two SIM cards which are supported on this tablet, so you can do voice calling on them, and 3G is also supported. You have 7-inch of IPS display, and then you have 1280 into 800 pixel resolution, which is supposed to be an HD resolution for them, and it is going to give you around 216 pixels per inch density. You have a dual camera. The rear camera is 5 megapixel, the front camera is 2 megapixel. I guess we will just confirm that. We have 1 GB of RAM and 16 GB of inbuilt storage on this device. So this is how the package looks like from the front, and if we take a look over the back side, there are some more things which are mentioned in detail. That it has a 33,000 mAh battery. You have micro USB 2.0 port over there as well, and then you have 3.5mm audio jack. The weight of the tablet is 285 gram, and the thickness of the tablet is 9.2 millimeter, as you can see, and it has light sensor, proximity sensor, and accelerometer sensor as well. When it comes to the GPU, you have Mali 400MP GPU, which is clocked at 500 MHz. You have 1 GB of DDR3 RAM, as we already told you, and the front camera is 2 megapixel. However, this is a fixed focus camera on the front, but the rear camera, which is 5 megapixel, is an autofocus camera. It does have LED flash as well, and you can record high definition video at 1080p from the rear camera, which is already mentioned in the box. So let's open this box and see what we have inside the package. So once we open it, we can see the first thing which is there inside the box is the device itself, which is the Flipkart tablet, the Digiflip Flipkart tablet. This is how it looks. In terms of the overall look and feel and the build quality, the material which has been used are really good. This part over here is actually not plastic, it is metal, and this is something I would like to correct, because in my hands-on earlier I have pointed out that this is plastic. This is actually not plastic. However, this part and this part is plastic. This is removable so that you can access the SIM cards slot and the micro SD memory card slot as well. So once you open this, we can see that we have two SIM card slots, which will accept a normal size SIM card over here and a normal size SIM card over here as well. And you have a micro SD memory card slot over here to expand the storage. You have 5 megapixel camera, LED flash over there. So this is how it looks like. And on this side, we have the power and sleep key. We have the volume rocker. Both of these buttons are again plastic buttons, but they give you good amount of feedback. They are quite tactile when you press them. And at the bottom, we have the microphone over here, the mic, the primary mic, and then you have the USB port, the micro USB port for data syncing and charging. And on this side, we have nothing, no ports, no connectivity. And here we already told you that this is the power and sleep key and the volume rocker. So let's keep the tablet aside for a while, and we will take a look what we have inside the package. So further going inside, we can see that the package contains this part which was holding the tablet, and then once you open this thing, you can see that we have a charger over there, which we already told you and which we already showed you earlier as well. So this is a 2 ampere charger which you will get from this device to charge this tablet. You have a micro USB to USB cable, a standard one, and you also get an OTG cable within the box content. So that means OTG is supported on this device. And these are the headphones which you will get. These are again in-ear headphones which you will get. I have tried these headphones before putting them inside again. So these headphones are pretty okay in terms of sound quality. The bass levels are really low, but the clarity of the voice is good enough. You also get an audio extension cable, so in case you don't want you have problem in connecting your headphones, especially over here, because this part is actually rounded, you can always use this audio extension cable and connect your headphones over there on this part. So this is definitely going to come handy for many people out there. And then we have the user manual, which we are definitely not going to read, and you also get an additional cleaning cloth which will come within the package so that you can clean the tablet. One thing I would like to tell you about the tablet is that you also get a screen guard which will come pre-installed. If you can notice it properly, you have a screen guard which will already come pre-installed, so you don't have to buy a screen guard. Now here we have the Flipkart tablet, and let's take a closer look over this device from the front. So on the front we can see that there are no capacitive buttons on the body of the tablet. They are within the display, so you can use them by tapping over here. And again, when we take a look over the front, on the top we have a camera over here, which is a 2 megapixel fixed focus camera. You also have an earpiece to make voice calls or video calls as well, which is supported on this device. So all this is supported. Let's take a look over the phone dialer. So this is how the phone dialer look like. It is a stock Android phone dialer, which is good. And again, when you want to make a video call, you can always tap on these 3 dots and then you can make a video call on this tablet directly, which is a good thing. Let's take a look over the messaging application. So this tablet can be used as a dual SIM phone as well, because it supports 2 SIM cards, and all the voice features and everything is supported on this tablet just like a phone. And it has a great big display in case you like it. So this is how the keyboard keys will look like on the messaging application. It is a stock Android messaging application, so pretty smooth in terms of the overall UI. You will not face any problem while typing on this device. Whenever you type and press any key, it will also show you which key you have pressed with a pop-up. And one thing I would like to tell you is that you do not have continuous input supported, so you won't be able to type with swipe to type. So swipe to type is not supported on this device. However, you can always type in the landscape mode as well in case you want to. Now before going ahead and talking about further details of this tablet, I would like to tell you that this tablet has got a pretty good build quality. You have metal being used at the backside, which also has a matte finish, so it will give you a very nice grip when you hold this tablet in one hand. It is not a very heavy tablet, I would say. In comparison, I would say it is slightly heavy, but you will not notice the weight once you start using this tablet in day-to-day usage. That is something I can tell you. As far as display is concerned, the display is an IPS panel. However, there is a slight amount of gap in between the display glass and the digitizer. So again, the viewing angles are okay, but not great. So again, on this particular price segment for which this tablet is coming, which is approximately 10,000 rupees, you can't expect much on a 7-inch tablet as like any other option which you have in the market. So let's take a look over this particular tablet in detail on the software side. Let's open the setting first of all and take a look over the version of Android which is coming pre-installed. So it is running Android 4.2.2, and as far as storage is concerned, the storage is 16 GB on this device. So 16 GB storage is provided, which is the inbuilt storage. So that means that you won't be able to use the micro SD memory card till a specific point of time, till the time you actually fill this device storage of approximately 12 GB, which is available to the user. However, the application storage which is available on the device is 1 GB only. So in case you would like to install more application, that will go over here, but you do have the option of changing the default write disk. So in case you would like to install applications on this device, you can install them on the SD card as well once you insert it into this device, which is something which we can confirm now. Let's take a look over the display scenario. So when we talk about the display, when it comes to brightness, you do have support for automatic brightness as well, which is definitely a good thing. And we talk about the RAM on this device is 1 GB, and out of 1 GB of RAM, approximately 642 MB of RAM is going to be free for you on the first boot, which is good enough, and the device is responsive. So with this amount of free RAM, you can install more applications and heavy games as well. You can run high definition games as well on this device, which is definitely a good thing. And as far as audio is concerned, you also have the option of enhancing the overall quality of sound within the audio settings. You just need to check this option over here and the sound will get enhanced over the in-ear headphones which you get within the package of this phone. Let's talk about the portable Wi-Fi hotspot and tethering. So when it comes to tethering, you do have that supported. So you can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot on this device. You have support for USB tethering and Bluetooth tethering is also supported. Let's take a look over the other things. As far as location access is concerned, you can also use this tablet for GPS navigation. That means you can actually use this device on the go for navigating in your car. You just need to have an active 3G connection or internet connection basically, which it will require to use assisted GPS, and then you can actually use navigation on this device with the help of assisted GPS. You just need to make sure that these two options are actually checked whenever you are using GPS navigation on this device, and it will work perfectly fine, especially in outdoors. In indoors, it will take some time to actually lock the GPS coordinates, and that might be an issue, but outdoors it will run fine. I have tested that, so that is why I'm saying. Now, one thing which I really like about this tablet is that when it comes to the application, it does come up with all the Google application which you will see on any other Android tablet, but it also comes with useful applications like GPS info, which actually tells you what is the current status of this particular device whenever you are trying to get GPS coordinates. So this application will help you get the GPS location coordinates locked pretty instantly and quickly. And again, you do have this application with which you can actually troubleshoot whenever there is no GPS signal on this device and you are not able to use this device for GPS navigation. You also have some Flipkart applications like Flipkart ebooks and the Flipkart shopping application, which comes preloaded. But apart from these two, there is nothing, no bloatware on this particular device which might actually bug you. When it comes to internal storage, the internal storage is also pretty good, approximately 12 GB you get. And when it comes to other application, you also have wireless input device application installed. That means you can connect a Bluetooth keyboard as well on this device. You have to-do application, and you also have this application called software update, which will help you check for any new update which will be pushed to this device. So in order to update the version of Android on this device, you don't need to connect this device to a PC to get updated. You can update it over the air just like any other Android phone out there. So you will get the latest firmware through this application, which also comes pre-installed, and you can easily check whenever there is a new update available. Let's check out the camera on this device, and when we launch the camera UI over here, this is how it will look like. We have already demonstrated the camera UI in our hands-on review, but this is going to be somewhat different because I will show you the scenario how it takes the photo with light and without light. So right now we have the subject over there, which is my iPhone 5. You do have tap to focus, and it also has autofocus as well. And once you have focused on the specific object, you can take the photo. Once you have taken the photo, and I have taken this photo with artificial lights, again in indoor, I'm going to take this photo again without light. So this is going to be another photo in which there is no artificial light falling, and I will disable the flash as well. And once I take this photo, okay, let me just turn on the display brightness. Okay, so I've taken this photo again, and let me just show you both of these photos one by one. And first of all, I will show you this one. So this one is the photo which has been taken with artificial light, and this one is looking good in terms of, you can say, color production. It is not that great, but pretty okay, I would say. When it comes to the details are also pretty good, but not very clear when it comes to the artificial light in which we have taken this photo. Whenever we talk about this photo, and this photo has been taken without the artificial light, this photo is also fairly good, I would say. In terms of color production, again, is not too great, but the details are decent enough for this device as far as 5 megapixel camera is concerned. So again, 5 megapixel camera on this device is still good, not too great, but pretty good for a tablet like this for this much price. When we talk about the front camera, this is how the front camera UI will look like, and again, you can make a good quality of video chat from the front camera. However, it is not going to be high definition video chat, but you can do a good quality of video chat from the front camera. The video feed is not very hazy, but make sure that you hold the device stable in case you want to have a stable video feed going out whenever you are doing a video call or a video chat from this device, and both of these things are actually possible. In the camera UI, I can show you that we do have an HDR mode, we have a beautification mode, a panorama mode is also there, and when we access the settings over there, we can lock the GPS info and then it will store that image with this information. When it comes to photo settings, you have zero shutter delay. You also have voice capture, which is right now not enabled in the HDR mode, but in the normal mode you can actually access all these features. So voice capture is there, face detection is also there, self timer shot is also there up to 10 seconds, and container shot, that means bus shot, is also supported up to 99 shots maximum you can take. The picture size can also be controlled. The maximum is 5 megapixel. And when we talk about the video settings, you have electronic image stabilization, time-lapse interval, and the video quality is set to fine, and you can record high definition video at 1080p at fine quality. At high, it will record a high definition video at 720p, and both of these videos are going to be 30 frames per second. That means you have full high definition video recording possible on this tablet, and the camera is definitely a good thing as per the price you are paying on this tablet. Now, as far as display is concerned, in terms of color production, the color production is good, but it is not too great. It is not a very colorful display which you will see on this tablet, but again it is pretty decent. The viewing angles are okay, but not too great. When we talk about the pixel density, it has got a 1280 into 800 resolution display, and again if you take a closer look, you will not notice any pixelation on this device. But if you read a document with large amount of text, with good amount of text, then you might feel some pixelation, or in case you are browsing a website which has a lot of text, then in that case as well you might feel some amount of pixelation. But normal scenarios in which you are browsing any website which does not have a lot of content, maybe Flipkart or anything else, even a blog or anything else, a news portal, you will not notice any pixelation as far as text, and the clarity of the display is also pretty good, I would say. Now, just to show you the exact clarity of the display, I have removed this screen guard, and once I show this particular tablet after removing the screen guard, you can see that the text is pretty crisp and clear. There is no problem. The viewing angles are also looking better. Again, not too great, but still pretty good viewing angles for a device like this, which is coming for only 10,000 rupees. On AnTuTu, this device has scored a score of 15061, which is a decent score, I would say, for a tablet of this kind of hardware. And again, we can show you the detailed score as well. This is how the detailed score look like. As you can see, for the RAM, CPU, GPU, and input and output operation. On multi-touch, this device supports 5-point multi-touch. On Ninamark, we have got a score of 44.0 FPS. That means you can actually play medium, heavy, and casual games as well on this device. All these high graphic intensive games can also be played on this device. We have tried playing Temple Run OZ, Subway Surfer, Frontline Commando D-Day, and when it comes to heavy games like Mortal Kombat 4, we have not played those games, including Nova 3 as well. We will play these games very soon, and in case you would like to suggest any game, you can suggest it through the comment section on this video. So now we are playing this game called Temple Run OZ, and let me just increase the volume. So in terms of graphics, there is not much of an issue. However, the graphics are not very smooth. That is something I can notice, but still it is not causing any problem to play this game on this device. There is a slight amount of frame drop which I can see. I don't know whether you can notice that or not. And when it comes to the touchscreen response, the touchscreen is very responsive. There is no problem while playing this game. It is almost an instant response which you can get from the touchscreen while playing this game. And when it comes to the sensor on the device, the gravity sensor is also working well. So there is no issue with that as well. So you can play casual games like this one or Subway Surfer very easily without any issues on this device. When it comes to high definition video playback, you can play high definition videos on this device without any issues. As far as 720p videos, you can play them smoothly with the default player. When it comes to 1080p videos, some of the 1080p videos may not be able to play in the default video player on this device. So in that case, you also have MX player which will come pre-installed on this device. And once you have MX player, you can actually play the videos which are not being played in the default video player. And for that, you might need to enable some hardware and software decoding and acceleration features, and then you can play those videos on this device without any issues. One more thing which is part of the UI on this device is that on the left hand side of the Google search bar you have this button. Once you tap on this button, it will give you the option of changing the wallpaper, so you can change it as per the wallpaper which you like. These are the default wallpapers. You can always install more wallpapers. When it comes to video wallpapers is not supported, so I can show you that as well. Once we go into the display, and if I show you the default wallpaper settings, so it supports live wallpapers and static wallpapers, which can be any picture. You can also set high definition wallpapers as well, but video wallpapers by default are not supported. Again, you can make them supported with the help of third-party applications. One more thing I would like to highlight is that you also have FM radio application which will come pre-installed, and apart from this, if we take a look over the widgets, we have all the stock Android widgets which will come pre-installed on this device. There is no custom widget which you might expect. There is no custom widget designed for this specific tablet, so you will have all the stock Android widgets which you can always use on this particular tablet. One thing I would like to tell you about this tablet is that there is no LED notification light on this tablet, so you will not get LED notification alerts, because right now this tablet is connected to charging, but it is not showing me any LED for notification that it is being charged. So similar thing, you cannot expect any LED notification light being lit up when you are using this device for day-to-day usage. You will not get any alerts on the basis of LED. The overall battery backup which you will get from this particular tablet is going to be approximately 5 to 6 hours depending on your usage. In case you don't play a lot of games and if you don't watch a lot of videos on this device, then you can expect around 8 to 9 hours or even 10 hours of backup from this particular tablet. The battery inside the tablet is 3000 mAh battery, which is non-removable, so you cannot remove the battery. The loudspeaker at the back side is again on the flat design over there, so in case you place this tablet like this on a table while you are actually playing a video or a song, the sound will get blocked and muffled at times, so that is going to be a problem. But the loudness of the sound which comes out from the loudspeaker is also pretty good. So as you can see, we are right now playing a YouTube video from our channel, and this is a high definition video which is being played, and this is getting played in 720p, so it is playing in high definition quality. And when it comes to the video playback, it is actually getting stuck because of the speed, not because of the tablet. So let me just rewind this. So this is how the overall sound will sound like, and if I increase the volume to full, I can show you the sound clarity of this device as well. So the overall loudness of the tablet is again pretty okay, not too loud, and in case you play the tablet like this on a table, the sound will get muffled and it will get blocked as well to an extent, not completely. And as far as viewing angles are concerned, let me just rewind this video again. So viewing angles are again pretty okay, not too great, but again much better than the other tablets which I have seen on this particular price segment. If you take a look over the display from this angle, you will see a lot of color fading, but from sideways it is pretty okay, but again not too great. So that's all from us as far as the quick unboxing and full review of the Flipkart tablet. This is called Digiflip XT712, which is the model number of this tablet. This tablet is pretty good value for money, I would say, in terms of the things which you are getting, especially the internal storage, which is high. 1 GB of RAM you are getting, 5 megapixel of camera, which is an autofocus camera, which is also taking pretty good photos in low light scenarios as well, which we already showed you. And when it comes to the display is again not too great, I would say. Again, you cannot expect much on this particular price segment, but this display is decent enough. It does not have very good viewing angles, but decent viewing angles, I would say, comparing with the other 7-inch tablet in this particular price segment. So do let us know if you have any specific question for this particular tablet. I would love to help you. You can like this video help you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.